Let's not lose ourselves. Let's not lose who we are. Let's not lose ourselves. Let's not lose who we are. Let's not lose ourselves. Let's not lose who we are. 'Cause we have come so far, so losing all that we are. Let's not lose ourselves.
Maybe we have forgotten what our forefathers went through. Maybe we have forgotten the struggles they endured fighting for the freedom of me and you. Maybe the blood they shed no longer moves our empathies, and this has put our grateful hearts on a curfew. Only remembering their efforts on Freedom Day and the rest of the days as party after party. Maybe we have forgotten the chains that tied their hands and legs and shackles that locked their necks, working in single files as whips lashed their backs, leaving tattoos of pain and anguish. Maybe we have forgotten that their oppressors impose supremacy over our people, our skin color, our land, on us. Their damning presence raped our dignity daily, and it gave birth to the colonial era. The white man comfortably sat at the high table in our own very home, ate our food, and the black man was his armor bearer. The black man ate the scraps that fell from the high table. The black man had to kneel to pick the scraps to eat. The black man knelt before the white man. The white man was master over the black man, and the black man was a slave to the white man, I said. The black man had to kneel before the white man. The white man was a master over the black man, and the black man was a slave to the white man. I will say this 1,000 times to you, black man, until you remember. Maybe you have forgotten the tears our mothers cried, the nakedness they portrayed in the streets, the bodies of young men and women that flooded the roads. Rivers changed color to blood red. Children crying in the corner, left alone with no parents. Maybe we have forgotten that apocalyptic view of our nation. Africa. Yes, our forefathers got the freedom they fought for. But the question is, are we really free? Honestly, I don't believe so. See, we declare ourselves free only in the physical form, but our minds and finances are controlled by external forces, enforcers of power encroach on third world nations, exploiting our resources, mineral and agricultural systems. The truth is we are still colonialized, no longer with whips and chains, but people in ties and suits. They smear their way into our countries in form of grants and aid, and in return, they get bigger chunks of our mineral mines and money markets. There's more than colonial masters are gods of the stock exchange. They dictate the rise and fall of our local commodity prices. They have made us accustom ourselves to dancing to the tune of their language. Literally. If you and I both had the time, I would make us count. How many countries in Africa do not know about their language? English. Then I would make us count. How many countries in Europe and Asia know at least one of our indigenous African languages? If we found the answer to this, I am certain we both would be filled with shame. Shame of how we gathered our African Union summits and entertained these foreign white voices as they are added to our internal African affairs, while we are never invited to their European Union summits. Shame of how we have easily become comfortable, adopted being voluntarily ruled by these economic loan sharks, ever leaving our countries crippled by debt and begging for debt cancellation. This has become our language, the language of being economically colonialized and our masters being superiorly idolized. This should not be the case, Africa. This should not be. Raise your iron fist. Raise your iron shield. Raise your iron voice. Raise your iron culture. Ubuntu is what identifies us. Culture is who we are. Look around you. Modernity brought by the white man is all you see. But it is not who we are. We are African. We are Zambian. Born of the Zambian soil. Our roots speak of our proud indigenous mother tongues. Our cultural dances inspired by the beating of the drums and songs of liberation. Our clothing designs are colored by colors of the national flag. Dresses and skirts below the knees, a statement of modesty by our women. That is how we are supposed to dress. That is who we are. Early risers. We have picks and shovels in one hand and the Bible in the other. We drop sweat and blood at the rise of each sun just to put bread on the tables of our mothers. And at the declaration of Zambia being a Christian nation, we keep that 10% as a commandment of our Heavenly Father. This is who we are. We are countrymen and women. We are family men and women. We are men and women. Created to create a unison, blessed by God as stated in the Holy Scriptures. I refuse to sugarcoat the truth. Same-sex marriages is not part of our roots. That is not who we are. I repeat, same-sex marriages is not part of us. If that demon is trying to find a home in our nation, it will not last. We speak the blood of the Lamb over every homosexual act. We decree and declare that men will stand up to their place and be the head of the home and family. That their voices will be heard as leaders. I call out to the women. Remember your place of submission. Remember, man, given to you, to him show loyalty. I call out to Zambia. Remember your God. Remember the love that he showed us first. Remember that he called us before we called ourselves his people. Remember to love our culture and to it alone show loyalty. Let us not condone any practice that is not origin of our culture. Our culture is all we have left with. If we allow the white man to steal it from us, then we will have nothing to identify ourselves with. As Africans, as Zambians, let us be proud of who we are, proud of our forefathers. Let us own what we have, our God-given resources. Let us defend the only thing we are left with, our culture, because that is who we are.
Let's not lose who we are, 'cause we have come so far, so losing all that we are. Let's not lose ourselves.